have set a remarkable example for all of us.
Dr. Hovital Sotu is at present the project director of the Task Force for Music and Arts, that we call it as TAPMA, Government of Nagaland. He is an educationist who acquired PhD degree in science in the subject geology and was teaching in the very prestigious Science College, Kohima, from 1997 to 2007. And then he joined as associate professor under Home Department in the Nagaland Disaster Management Cell from 2007 to 2012. He was the state coordinator of disaster management Nagaland from 2012 to 2014. He served as Deputy Director, Administrative Training Institute, ATI, Kohima, from 2014 to 2018, which is the Apex Training Institute and the consultancy arm of the Government of Nagaland, which imparts training effectively to civil servants in the state. Over the years, he closely monitored trainings on Nagaland services rules, disciplinary rules, human rights, consumer rights, elections, basic office procedures, motivation, leadership, etc., and also issues and duties of citizens and rights and welfare for the people with disability. Music is an integral part of the life of the Nagas and is now being developed as an industry that generates employment. Born out of long-standing, well-established music task force, the Task Force for Music and Arts TAPMA has been in action since 2019 with a keen eye on how to promote the artists in Nagaland, whether it's choirs, singer, songwriter, filmmakers, painters, and many more, with Dr. Hovital at the helm of as project director since 2018 till date. TAPMA Nagaland is growing its scope to encompass so much more today. I proudly declare that he is the most qualified personality to be the special guest for the feast where talent and passion of the students will brightly display their vibrant areas in music, arts, and many more. Dr. Hovital is also the recipient of the Governor's Gold Medal for Meritorious Service in the year 2018. We are proud and delighted to have you, sir, among us. And on behalf of the organizers and management, we would like to extend our warmest welcome and good wishes. May God bless you. I also express my hearty welcome to Mr. Mwanyamo Kikon, who happens to be with us, who is the district coordinator of TAPMA, Timapu. I extend warm welcome to the chairman and his colleagues of Lingridan Village Council for their presence in this two-day college fest. Also, I take this privilege to express my appreciation and gratitude to Dr. A. Loso Salai, the chairman of the governing body, Immanuel College, who is in midst of us, coming all the way from Kohima yesterday, leaving aside his busy schedule in Kohima. Sir, thank you and welcome to the two-day Myriad Feast. I express my appreciation and heartily welcome to the administrator, Mr. Engineer Khalid Salai, who worked day in and day out to make this event a very successful and grand one.
The first thing that impressed me is your college anthem. It's one of the best anthems, I should say. I'm not flattering you, okay? You see, many institutions have the best words, have the, have the best of everything, but, the tune doesn't go well in many institution anthems. Your school, your college anthem is, just over the top. So I just enjoyed, I just enjoyed it. I started taking video of your anthem. So happy that the chairman of the managing board, Dr. Eloso Chalai himself gave the words, the lyrics and the music by Mr. Talichuba Walling. Well done, congratulations. Dimapur is a foreign country for me. Those of us who are living in Kohima, we know only the highway and then the city tower and the overbridge. Yeah, the church road, that's all. So when we are told about Lingrijan, I was quite, code Asina. So, but I'm happy learning from the principal sir that there are more than 10 colleges around this area. Good to know that this area is becoming a hub, an educational hub. Dimapur is known as the business center of Nagaland. It should not be just the business center. It should become the commercial, the economic, the academic, educational center of Nagaland too. I'm happy that many new colleges, many good colleges are coming up and doing very well. And along with that, yes, Immanuel College is one doing very well. And I've not really heard about this college before. And when some of your colleagues came and we interacted, they mentioned that there are more than 700 students here. I was quite happy and quite surprised too. So, very happy for you all. Today, it's a day to prove that fortune favors the bold. I always keep telling young people, dare to live a different life, or dare to be different. Live a life which other people will see and then realize that, oh, that man, oh, that woman, he, she lived differently and he, she stands out. He, she has succeeded. When the world just flows along, things don't really, everyone is doing the same thing, so everyone fails, isn't it? But when you dare to be different, when you dare to do things differently, people recognize you and you stand out and you succeed. So the first thing, your theme is fortune favors the bold. I want to encourage you to learn to be different. Dare to be different. That's what I want to challenge you today. There are hundreds and thousands of students like you studying around in different colleges in Nagaland as well as across India and across the world. Trying to get the degrees that are there, whatever degrees that are there. But then, my dear friends, out of the thousands and millions of people that are studying, you can be different. Dare to be different. Come out of your normal textbooks. Your textbooks are there to give you the basic degree only. Besides that degree, it will have to be your insight growth, your heart and your dedication, your dreams and your visions that will take you forward, and not the degree that you are taking, that you are going to get after you finish your studies here in the college. God has been so gracious to all of us. Till today, I'm a little over 53 years, and till today, we have not seen any major disaster in Nagaland, except that world pandemic, the pandemic that we experienced 2 years ago. Except for that, there was no major disaster. Across the world, disaster after disaster has been happening. So my dear brothers and sisters, I want you to keep this in mind, that God loves us in a very, very special way. God loves you in a very, very special way. Maybe God has not come to show you, to tell you, I love you, isn't it? God will not come like an angel to meet you personally. Like the way Satan will not come with horns, isn't it? Likewise, God will not come like an angel, or for that matter himself, to meet you. But God has given you the facilities. God has given you the people. God has given you your church. So while challenging you to live differently, daring to be different, I want you to keep in mind that God is there. So let God lead you first. Let God lead you first. And when God desires that you are to be that man or that woman, when God desires that you become someone in your life, there is no other power on earth that will withhold you to become that person that you want to become, whom God has already blessed. I'm not a theologian, so I don't know Bible verses, but I have experienced the love of God in my life, and that's why I always feel very free to share the power of God, to share the love of God to everyone I meet wherever. So my dear brothers and sisters, keep God first, the rest will come your way. Life is not a bed of roses. Studies are not so easy. Just the other day, my son called me and then said, we were chatting, and then after some time, I asked him about his studies. He said, Dad, I'm working hard. He told me like that. But when I saw the performance of one of his semesters, one semester in one subject was not up to my expectation. So I told him, you're telling me you're working hard, you're telling me that you're doing well, but then your semester exam has not showed what you are saying, what you're telling me. Then after some time, he said, but Dad, if I finish my studies, I'll end up in a multinational company. I get a good job. So my degree will, the paper that I didn't do well in my last semester will not matter anymore. That's what he said. But so I told him, you see, that is still very far away. To get to land yourself in a multinational company is still very far away. First, you'll have to finish your studies. That's what I told him. So likewise, my dear brothers and sisters, today I want to tell you, a good many of you will be my children's age also. So today I want to tell you, my dear children, that, while getting yourself, grooming yourself here in the college, give your best. Whether you are studying arts or science, it doesn't matter. Because you are here to get your degree, isn't it? You are here to get your degree. What is important is, while you are still doing your BA1, BA2, BA3, BSc1, BSc2, BSc3, it is very, very important that you gear yourself up to the world that you are going to face after your degree. Okay. From now, from the day you set in your foot to the college to do your BA1, it is very important that you set yourself ready to meet your end target. Today, if I ask you, how many of you have a solid aim, a definite aim in life? How many can boldly raise your hands? Having a solid aim in life. Can I see your hands? One. Exercise kore na ne hath uthaise. Dia korise. My dear children, I know you are being modest. Sorom khai na dekhabo naga mandala style na. It is very, very important for you or for anyone else to have an aim, a clear aim in life. Only then you can move forward. If you are like a rudderless ship, you will end nowhere. Sathigan jaise, jai sabo amibi, aro sabo ki hobo. If you are going to your college, if you are coming to your college with that only, then sorry, a big sorry. So if you have your aim in life, that's very good. If you are still not sure about what you are trying to do after your graduation, it's time for you to really, really think seriously today as you go back home and decide on a clear aim in life so that you can start to study with that vision in life. Okay? Yeah, I'm so happy to hear at least someone shouting, yes, sir. I was a teacher, as your principal, sir, has already introduced me. I was a teacher, and I keep shouting at students like this, so shouting is not a problem for me, okay? So when I shout, I want you also to shout back at me. So my dear children, setting a clear aim, that's very important, and I want you to do that today. Okay, before it's too late. Before it's too late. I'm sure your teachers are telling you, the professors, associate professors, I'm sure they're all telling you to do that. But then, when you are planning to enjoy, I'm just giving you this pressure so that you don't forget what you are really here for. These 2 days is only to see how good you are with your talents. You are here in the college to become someone other than these 2 days. Isn't it? Yeah. So, just reminding you that your studies are foremost important. Even if you want to become a singer, I represent the singing department, so telling you this. Even if you want to become a singer, I have seen very good artists with very good voice, okay? But then when they come up to the stage, they cannot engage the crowd because there's no education here. Lyrics to by heart, but it's not just singing. It's how someone engages the crowd. It's how someone entertains the crowd. The people he or she is performing to. And when they come up here, if they start speaking fluently in whatever language, English being a major, the main language here, and of course followed by Nagamese, those people who have knowledge can speak and communicate with people easily. And they are the people who climbs the ladder. Those people who have very good voice and then, come and sing, yes, they do perform, but then at the same, what happens is, ini gana hunni bukani tape recorder, itu pen drive para bhi speaker de lagai hunni thakyo parelu na. Yeah. So, your basic education, gaining the real knowledge is very, very important. Now, reminding you that of your main aim, I want to take you to the thing that you are going to do today and tomorrow. I'd like to congratulate the college authorities for having such a wonderful program, the Myriad Feast, where I don't know how to, really read out your anthem, the theme also, okay. So the version part, the translation, fortune favors the bold. After getting your main education, Naga people in general, we are all singers, isn't it? So, Bandugana Gaido. Kunda to Bahar de Gabo, Kunda Bito de Gabo, Kunda Lukain Gabo, Kunda Kandival Mon Hadam de Gabo, Kunda Gusa Adhadam de Gabo. Out of 20 lakhs Naga people, however, there are only a few who are excelling in this entertainment world, isn't it? Yeah. Mr. Munyamo and myself, along with our friends, we keep trying to groom people, to push them up. But still, something seems to be missing in our Naga society, And that is, I think, more to do with the lack of commitment to do what we want to do. The lack of commitment. Is that Charles? Is Charles present here? No, no? Yeah. Oh, that friend with the goggle? Yes, sir, yeah. You are looking very much like one event manager, Charles present. That's right. Anyway, yeah. If you are Charles present, it would have been very wrong on my part not to mention you about trying to groom artists up for the society. Yeah. Anyway, so the lack of effort in us, the lack of commitment in us, I think that is one of the main reasons. All are singers, all are actors, all are very capable. Well, a person like me, I sing. Yes, I sing. And I am more comfortable singing bass in the choir. So when we sing, what we do? When we are to perform in the stage, what we do? Night after night, after we finish our office works, we go together, and then our choir, 20 of us, we gather and keep singing over and over and over and over again. Only after we are able to master that one, we go to perform. So my dear children, why am I telling you my story? Am I trying to brag that I sing? Surely not. But I just want to let you know that nothing comes easy. Girja himbug logi jaine gana gao pare ko gene tate bara to ami bi paribodo ami bi tai nisna itu nisna paribodo goine ko godhagle na buruna. It will have to be, a lot of effort that goes in, and you'll have to keep practicing, practicing, and practicing. What I mean is, commitment has to be there, whatever you want to become. I'm sure for this festival, the students have been, you all have been practicing a lot to showcase your talents in all the things that are there, like your dances, your solos, and all this beauty contest, the voice of Myriad, all this. I'm sure you have been practicing over and over again. But should that end there? If you win here, or for that matter, if you lose here, should it end there? Well, my dear children, whatever you are good at, it is very important to groom that up, because no one becomes a master just by doing it once well. Just by getting a first in one competition, you don't become a master, isn't it? By chance for every power. तो सांग so बियादा इसे तो एक ता दो लाव लगे तो ना ये जो ने एक तो के बुलाई जिसे ये हो सके वो ले. So consistency in whatever you do is very, very important. Let it be singing, let it be dancing, let it be any kind of thing that we do in sports, in games. It's very important that you are consistent in whatever you do. Talking about consistency now, I want to take you to the world of music. Many people think, TAFMA is to do with all the arts, singing, dancing, you name it. In the entertainment industry, everything is included there. So, having said that, I want to tell you that there's a lot of money in the entertainment world, in the glamorous world, Yeah. A lot of money. I'm not trying to entice you, okay? But then, the reality is that there's a lot of money in entertainment world. The sound, I'm sure, if the sound if the whole sound belongs to your college, then that's it. But if you have hired this one, then itself you will know how much money is there in the entertainment world. Hiring a proper sound for a day's performance alone will cost us lakhs, you know that. The sound, the lights, the musical instruments, the LEDs, you name it, the stage, construction. Even if you are not a singer, even if you are not an artist, There's a lot of money already here. Just a setup. And you can be one, you can be a part of it, you can be part of this industry by being in the logistics. That's one. Another is, yes, the actor, the actresses, the singers, the dancers, everything. You know very well that when an artist performs, he or she gets paid. Gets paid means if the payment is dependent on what category you are in. If you are here in this category, the payment will be this much. If you are in this category, the payment will be this much. If you are in this category, this much. If this category, this much. And if you are there, the payment is limitless. Crores and crores are there in this music industry, my dear brothers and sisters. If you are interested, and if you have the talent to do, join the bandwagon. As long as you are ready to work hard. As long as you are ready to sacrifice. It's all there. For you, for you, for you, for you, for everyone. There's a cutthroat competition, no doubt, because you're as good as your last performance. And then with that, it comes to say, you are only as good as your next performance. You might have done very well last time, but this time, how are you going to perform? How are you going to do? That is the question in this entertainment industry. If you do well, you are booked for the next program. You are paid for the next program. But if you are not, then once done, khatam. होइसे ना एक बार कोई not up to the expectation, bye bye होइसे. It's like that, okay? So there's a cutthroat competition because there are lots and lots of artists around the world. So now, having said all those, I want to encourage you to dream big and do big things. Dream big, do big things. If you dream small, you will do only small things. If you dream big, you can achieve big things. I believe in that. I believe in that. And I have seen that in my life. I've done a lot of things which my parents also never thought I'll be able to do. There were some of my initiatives which my immediate family laughed at me also. Good Parivatini, Korea Sabina. They laughed at me. But my dreams are clear. I dreamt big, and I did it, and I showed them. Twenty years, 21 years, 22 years. I'm sure a good many of you are in that age now. Take up challenges. Don't be scared. Take up challenges. The world is waiting for you. Avenues are there for you. Young people at the age of 15. One boy at the age of 15, he is now Naga boy, okay? He is now roaming the world. At the age of 15, he started his company. One young boy from Nagaland. He started his company when he was 15 years. I went to inaugurate one of his shows. I was so impressed. Kiman Sala said, sir, 15 years as a so confident. 15 years as a. How did you decide to do all these things? Sir, I have the passion. And I know I can do it. So I have started it. It's like that. You are 20, maybe 19, 20, 21, 22. Somewhere there, isn't it? So, high time you start thinking seriously of what you are going to do. And yes, coming back to an ending, will be ending with this. I always dream and I always keep encouraging young people to become professionals in whatever you do. Ki korele bi top to hobo lage na. Best to hobo lage na. That's what I always keep encouraging people, and that's what I always try to do. If you do, you should be the best in whatever you do. And to be the best, to be the professional in whatever you do, you have to give that effort. Let it be, you want to be a teacher, be the best teacher. I tried my best to be the best teacher. And to a great extent, I think I succeeded there also. I tried my best to be the best trainer. I tried my best. I gave my everything to be the best trainer. And I think I succeeded there too, because government recognized me for being a trainer and gave me that governor's gold medal, what our principal sir was mentioning earlier. Today, I'm trying to be the best office leader. I'm trying my best to let my office be the most vibrant office in the whole state. Every year we start our office on the 2nd of January, where I'm sure some may be there, but then, So, we always start our office on the 2nd of January. Because we want to be the best. We want to deliver the best. Please don't get me wrong, I'm not bragging about what I do, but I want you also to be the best in whatever you do, wherever you are. If you are a teacher, be the best teacher, and let everyone say, tu manu lagi. If you are a clerk in the office, be the best clerk. If you are a multitasker, be the best multitasker. If you are a dancer, be the best dancer. If you are a singer, be the best singer. If you are an artist, be the best artist. If you are a mobile game player, be the best mobile game player. There's a lot of money there too, okay, by the way. I'm not encouraging you to waste your time, but there's a lot of money in mobile games. Crores are there.